Hey Sagittarius, so quick message. At the bottom of the deck, we got the Page of Cups in the reverse for you. And what that lets me know is right now, what I would advise for you to do is limit the gossip. Okay? Limit the gossip because that's not going to help you accomplish shit. Okay? And then another thing, if your romantic life has been down in the dumps, it has not been going the way that you would hope, it is because that either you or the people that you are dating refuse to have much needed confrontations or, communications about certain topics that usually come up in romantic relationships. And like I said, either you or them is just not having those conversations, and that's what's causing the rift, and that's what's causing things to not progress any further. And there is also a need to trust the advice that you have been given, because I feel like somebody would tell you something and it'll be something beneficial, but you'd be like, nah, I'm doing my own way. True Sagittarian nature, you want to, figure things on your own life. But, I feel like this would be a good time to take somebody's advice because maybe they come from experience, more experience than you. All right. So if that resonates with you so far, this message is for you. What other messages do we have for Sagittarius that would benefit their situation right now? All right, let's see what we got. We got the Six of Cups. Some of you guys are dealing with somebody from your past. It's not going to build anything solid because you tried that already. And then we got the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. That's why it's not going to build anything solid. So here's what I see. Right now, you're seeking comfort. And that's okay. You have feelings of distress, maybe even grief or nostalgia that you want to relive, and or get away from if it's grief and distress. And I feel like right now you're just seeking comfort, and that's totally fine. Okay. I feel like right now what would help bring more comfort to you is to think less of yourself. Try to do for others. Try to give. Instead of expecting something in return or considering what you can get out of a situation first or what most you can get out of it, just give. Practice kindness. Practice unconditional love. Practice nurturance. Practice simplicity. Practice calm, composure, playfulness. Because I feel like you're used to chaos. It's time to switch it up and give yourself a new feeling. Okay? Feelings that you haven't felt maybe since you were a child. Feel good feelings that bring back good memories. Now, the way to go about that, I see with this Ten of Pentacles in reverse, is that for some of you, you may need to make amends with a family member or with your family in general, especially if there's money involved or you had a conflict surrounding money or some sort of major responsibility that you held in a family. Some of you could be the eldest in your family, like the eldest was I about to say sibling? Lord, what was I about to say? Anyway, sibling, okay? Or I think I was about to say children and sibling. Anyway, some of you could be the oldest child, is what I was trying to say. And that in itself can come with a lot of responsibilities. Or maybe for some, you have like a family business. Or like I said, it's something where you hold like a major responsibility that people depend on you. And there could have been some sort of like conflict between you and them that was surrounding that, and that it needs to you need to make amends with them, or you need to make a resolution to see how you could come back from that. Again, how can you give in the situation in a way that you weren't able to give before? Okay, let's see. What yeah, that's what I was getting with the Six of Cups. You need to flow with the good vibes instead of overthinking right now. Yep. Some of you that may involve traveling somewhere, going on a new journey, or just, getting out of your usual environment. Positive communication is in the near future. So if you have been anticipating a conversation or some sort of like response from somebody major, expect some good news or just for that conversation to go well. Okay. Yeah, opportunity will not to start fresh. So I feel like for some of you, this could also be an opportunity to regain some sort of status, influence, or money. But don't make plans on assumptions because assumptions can lead to disappointment. So hope for the best, but, you know, still leave room for surprises and, you know, whatever the case may be. Any other words of wisdom that you need to hear that relates to your situation? Yeah, don't jump to negative conclusions. Like we just said, with this making assumptions could lead to disappointments. Yeah, don't jump to negative conclusions at the same time. Like, hope for the best, but just because you're still leaving room for whatever to happen doesn't mean that the worst is going to happen. You know what I mean? Like, just flow with the good vibes and chill. Be easy. That's what I'm getting. The cards that keep coming out for you are the anxiety cards. So some of you are in this anxious energy. Again, practice calm, practice composure, practice ease, practice peace, inner stability, okay? And it says, are you feeling misunderstood? Don't let it trigger a defense response. You do not need to justify yourself. I feel like what that means for some of you, what I'm getting intuitively, some of you guys are trying to make up for past mistakes or past flaws or current flaws, I don't know. But I feel like some of you are trying to make up for something. Like compensate. I feel like you're trying to compensate. You don't need to do that. Yeah, at the bottom of the deck, it says, consider if your perfectionism is making you hypercritical of yourself and your work. Stop that. Stop that. You could have Virgo or Scorpio in your chart. Heavy on that Virgo because I know Virgos are known for being perfectionists and being hypercritical of themselves and everybody else. So, you know, that could be a shadow trait that you may need to work on. Speaking of shadow traits, let's go ahead and use that deck. See what other shadows you may need to address at this time. What shadows the Sagittarius need to address at this time that would be beneficial for them in their current situation? Whoa. You got a few shadows that came out. Greed. You are too attached to things in an excessive way. Excessive. That's a Sagittarian keyword right there. Nothing good comes out of greed. Check this. Okay. Next, being possessive. You're clinging on to someone or something way too tightly. Learn to let go. Love has no ownership. Everyone has free will. Check this too. That could also be why you holding on to the past with this nostalgia card with the 6 of Cups. Let go. And then we also have narrow-mindedness. You have a limited outlook on perspective and thoughts. What makes you think your thoughts are solid gold? Branch out. And check this too. All right, I hope that clarified a few things. I'm going to go ahead and end it off there because I feel like we covered a lot. But if you want more, you can book a personal reading with me. I got readings open on my Patreon at patreon.com/ReadingReads. You can check out the link in the bio. Check out the shop and consider joining the membership because if you do join, you'll get that reading at a 30% discount. I think that's a pretty good price. All right. So, yeah, I hope to talk to you again soon. Until next time. Bye.